Good defense by Ronnie.
Sombat trying to get in and try some knee technique.
I think the further this fight goes, the more you're going to see somebody come in and grab Ronnie.
So far, his kicks from outside have not been that effective, and Ronnie has been able to score.
It's not that his kicks haven't been that effective. It's Ronnie Green is taking that right leg away from him, and that's his main weapon. Ronnie Green is setting Sombat up very well, high and low, not knowing where the next technique is coming from. You can see Ronnie's confidence growing.
And that's the end of round 3 as Ronnie Green appears to have a slight lead. Here are a couple of good exchanges from round number 3.
You notice Sombat chasing Ronnie Green all around the ring. Good defense by Ronnie. You can see Sombat setting up that powerful right leg. Very good kick.
Well, those kicks to the body can take their toll as well.
Those take the fight right out of you. Makes you not want to get back up.
Sombat kneeling, as many Thai fighters do between rounds, opting not to use the stool. And we are ready for round 4, and they're going to have a little pause while some of the water is mopped up in Sombat's corner.
Sombat's going to really start pressing this fight now. You can see the intensity pick up already. I think this round you're going to see Sombat run into a Ronnie Green left hook. Good kick by Sombat. Good exchange.
We're watching for the right leg of Sombat and the left hand of Ronnie Green.
Good defense by Ronnie. Good combination by Ronnie, snapping Sombat's head back.
So far on your card, which of course is unofficial, Don, you have Ronnie Green with a lead.
Ronnie Green with a very slight lead at this point. Knee attempted by Sombat. Ronnie's one of the few foreigners who's very experienced in Muay Thai. Ronnie actually lived in Thailand for 6 months and trained and fought over there.
And he's so quick, he's able to jump in and pull Sombat down as soon as he tries that knee technique.
Exactly. I think that's the difference between the European and the Thai fighters. The Thai fighters are much more powerful. The Europeans rely on a lot of speed. That inside low kick is just like a jab. It just stings.
Coming down there, a minute remaining in round 4 of 5 rounds for the World Lightweight Championship.
Somebody needs to start pressing more. Somebody's losing this round, in my opinion, at this point.
A big punch now! A big punch! A big punch now!
Ronnie's ability to take Sombat's right leg out of the fight, certainly a factor as far as scoring for him.
Definitely. Up to this point, he has pretty much nullified Sombat's right leg. With a speed and lateral movement.
Sombat missing again.
Yes. Good punch combination by Ronnie Green.
Got him with the left. Another left.
Sombat is a very frustrated fighter at this point. Good defense by Ronnie. Again, good right hand lead by Ronnie. This is definitely Ronnie's round up to this point.
A little dancing at the end of round 4 by Ronnie Green, who has the lead going into the final round. Here's some action from round 4 that Don feels was won again by Ronnie Green, 10-9.
Again, Ronnie's speed and lateral movement is just really frustrating Sombat. Sombat doesn't know what to do right now. She can't let that right leg go.
Ronnie far more effective with the punching, although punching is quite down far on the ladder as far as value of scoring is concerned in Thai boxing.
That's true, but he's definitely beating Sombat with the punches.
So we are ready for the 5th and final round of the World Lightweight Thai Boxing Championship. Referee toweling some excess water and perspiration off the fighter.
I think you're going to see it all come out from Sombat right now. He's going to let it all hang out and try to take Ronnie out.
If your card is anywhere close to the 3 judges, he would need a knockout to win the fight, or at least a couple of knockdowns in this round.
Ronnie seems to do nothing but growing confidence as the rounds go on. Good front kick by Ronnie. Good defense by Ronnie. Oh, good knee by Sombat.
One of the few times Sombat's been able to get in close enough to effectively use the knee.
That's true. Ronnie just keeping him at bay. Ronnie seems to be dictating this fight. Good left hook by Ronnie. No knockdown. Ronnie's speed and footwork have definitely been the difference in this fight.
His ability to move away and to counterpunch at the same time has really helped it keep Sombat confused.
Exactly.
Now they'll go down again as we have less than a minute remaining in the fight.
I think Sombat knows he's in trouble and needs a knockout at this point. Oh, good knee again by Sombat.
Under 30 seconds remaining.
Ronnie's content to just sit back and let that clock run out.
And there's the end of the fight. Ronnie Green at an advanced age for an athlete, and in particular a Muay Thai boxer, may have just come back from months of retirement and regained the world title. We will be back with the decision in just a minute.
The judge's decision, blue corner, Ronnie Green.
Ronnie Green does indeed come back out of retirement and regain the world title from the current until a moment ago, world champion Sombat of Thailand. Ronnie Green's 5th world championship in a very long and storied Thai boxing career. Perhaps the most experienced European Thai boxer. Master Toddy raising his arms in victory. Ronnie Green's children in the ring with him. And also in the ring is Don Nakaya Nielsen to interview the winner, Ronnie Green.
Ronnie, in your first fight with Sombat, it ended in a draw. What did you learn from that first fight that helped you to win tonight?
Well, of the first fight, I gathered myself, personally, I'd won the fight. All Sombat did was take the title back home. It was a draw, but rightfully I knew it was my title. So all I did really is went out and showed and to prove to the people that I am the IMF World Champion, not Sombat. Sombat is a good fighter, I admire him. I know he's a strong fighter, but on that day when I first met Sombat, I beat Sombat. This today was just to prove to the people that I am the true IMF champion.
You definitely proved that you were the champion tonight, Ronnie. What's next for you?
Well, as I said earlier on to you, Don, I'm hungry. So all I can say is bring them on. I mean, I've got that hunger back, I'm fit, I'm experienced, and I know I can last in this game for a long time, so I'm ready, Don.
Ronnie Green, 5-time world champion, ready to take on the world. Back to you, Steve.
Thank you, Don, and thank you, and congratulations to Ronnie Green, who will now be presented with his world championship belt, emblematic of regaining the lightweight world title in Muay Thai. We'll return to Pickett's Lock Center in London.